Wilmington Community Legends 2017 Dinner Banquet in honor of Community Legends. Join us Saturday, September 30th at the Pal of Wilmington, located at 3707 North Market Street in Wilmington, Delaware. Tickets are $40 per person, advance sales only. Semi-formal attire is required. Dinner will be served. For more information on tickets, please call 302-764-6170 or visit www.palw.org. All proceeds benefit Pal of Wilmington.
I can't do nothing more. No.
You get to be yourself.
Welcome back to the program.
I like this guy.
You were right in the middle of your promise. Did you want to share with the viewers what your promise was?
I'm gonna behave. I'm a behave.
Now, behave doesn't mean be boring. It just means be
I could
sweeter
behave.
to me. That's what that means.
Because Dave told me he's gonna put me in a timeout, and I don't want to do that.
All right.
That's scary.
Shall we introduce our guest? You want to introduce Mark?
You can introduce me.
You were watching some pieces of information that we put together about the upcoming Community Legends Banquet, which is going to be Saturday, September 30th. So here to talk to us about not only the banquet, but about his organization, Urban Youth Incorporated, is Mark Sills. So Mark, thank you for coming on the program.
Thanks for
Welcome
having me.
back.
Thank you.
I was going through some old stuff and I see that, you know, this is not the first time you've come and talked to us about this before, but tell us a little bit about, before we get into the Community Legends, will you talk to us about Urban Youth Incorporated?
Yes, we've been in existence over 20 years. Actually, we're celebrating our anniversary in November at a disclosed location. And we've been involved with youth for over 20 years. We mentor youth, we give kids advice and mentorship, and we also help kids get in school, whether academically or athletically. We give scholarships. We also do basketball tournaments for kids to keep them off the streets, give them structured environment, structured, positive people in their lives. And we do basketball clinics, and we do basketball leagues, and we do trips sometimes to go to games and different events, around the city or in Philadelphia. And we've been doing this for over 20 years, and we really enjoy partnering with the City of Wilmington, especially the City of Wilmington Park and Recreation Department, and the Pal of Wilmington and Brown Boys and Girls Club and the Boys Clubs of Delaware. So we partner with different other organizations, and we do tournaments in other cities too, Atlantic City, and Virginia, and Washington, D.C.,
Wow.
and Baltimore, and Toronto, Canada, Las Vegas. We go all over.
That's awesome.
Yes, and we do a basketball league. This is our 23rd year doing the league, and the league is actually older than my organization. My organization didn't get incorporated until 3 years after the league. So the league is actually my baby. Yeah, I started that league, over 23 years ago, and it's growing and growing, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and we're keeping kids safe and good, environments, and giving our kids something to do positively, and keep them off the streets and keep them, active, and keeping their minds active in a positive way instead of the negative way.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome.
In your program, are we looking at boys and girls? What are the ages? And you are Delaware based?
Yes, we are Delaware based. We do girls 3rd grade through 12th grade.
3rd grade?
Yes, we start all the way to from 3rd grade to 12th. And we cater strictly to youth. We're a youth organization based for youth and always here for youth. We are a youth advocate.
Now, how did the well, I'm gonna say the dream come about to start this?
Well, I used to do boxing events and for youth, and they didn't really go well like I had planned. So I decided to try something new. I decided to do try to start an organization that did basketball, but also mentored people and kids at the same time. So I came up with this idea back in the 90s, and I finally, got it incorporated, and finally, pushed it through, and finally it became, a reality. And I've been doing it ever since. And I really enjoy what I do. And I found, my niche in life, and it's not, I don't treat it as a job. It's like just
Your passion.
my passion. So I enjoy what I do, and I could do it another 20 years with no problem. And I really enjoy meeting people. I meet people from all over the country, people that I would normally not meet. Is because of this organization and what I do. I meet so many people from all walks of life, and I can talk to the man on the street corner all the way to the president of the United States. You know, I can just relate to so many people because I am a people person and I enjoy people, and I just love what I do.
It's funny, we were talking about that in church today about, you know, walking and the gifts and the, you know, whatever God has given you. Yes. And one of the things that we were asking was, you know, and I ask myself this all the time, like, if you could do anything in your life, yes, for the rest of your life and you would never get paid for it, what would that be? And it sounds like this would be your thing.
Yes, I would love to not get paid. If I you know, had it like that, I would, because I love what I do.
Just do it.
Yes, and I have a passion for it. And it's just in me, and I enjoy, you know, everything about it.
So, do you have staff and volunteers, or how does that part of it work?
I have a mixture of both.
Okay.
And I also hire on a need basis.
Okay.
Like if I have a real big event, I will hire someone more than what more people than what I normally have, and also more volunteers than more than what I normally would have. Also, so it depends on the event, depends on the circumstances.
Okay. Yeah.
So are your events and everything that's going on, is it posted on your website, so if someone wanted to attend, they can just go there and see what's coming up?
Yes, my website is www.urbanyouthinc.com, and all my events, all my contact information is on there. All the cities I travel to, all the cities that I come in contact with, all the people I've touched is on my website. I have pictures and everything's on there. So if you ever want to, you know, take a look, please feel free to go on my website.
No, I'm gonna contact you. I mean, everyone else contact the website. I'm gonna contact Mark.
It's funny though, because, you know, if you ever need, and you know, we'll talk about this more when we're done, but if you ever, I probably won't wait for you to ask, but I would love to help out. You know, I don't play basketball, no sports. I'm not going to do any of the sports part of it, but, you know, wrangling children, I'm good at doing that.
Wow.
Okay.
I might take you up on your offer, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would be an asset. Yes.
Yeah, I would love that. Let's talk about Community Legends.
Yes, the Community Legends event is our second year doing it. I do it in conjunction with the PAL of Wilmington. We honored a group of men last year who have done great things in the community and who still are doing great things in the community. So this year we're honoring women who have done great things in the community, and also women who are doing great things with their careers, and they're positive role models also for other young ladies in Wilmington. So I'm doing this event with the PAL of Wilmington, Mr. Bunny Miller, Mr. Kenny Jackson, Mrs. Wendy Roberts, Mrs. Bernadette. We're all doing this together as a team, and the event is going really well, and the community is really rallying around this event, and we're just trying to honor these young, or I should say, these ladies for what they have done and what they have accomplished for the community. And that's all we're trying to do. And all proceeds and all money goes to the PAL of Wilmington. We're trying to raise money for the PAL of Wilmington. That's what we're trying to do, and it's a benefit for the PAL of Wilmington. Okay.
So earlier we were playing some information about ticket prices and where they can reach out to get tickets and things of that nature. What was the selection process like for picking those who would be honored?
Well, we selected these ladies very carefully. We selected them over a year ago, and our committee, which I named earlier, along with myself, we decided to pick these ladies for the different career paths that they've chosen to do. So we didn't want to just pick women from the same career paths. We wanted to have a variety. We wanted to have, you know, a mixture of you know, women who are doing positive things in the community. So that's how we came up with it. And, you know, we plan to do this event every year.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
And we will continue to do this and continue to raise money for the PAL of Wilmington.
Okay.
Now, how many women did you select, and how many was originally picked from?
We had a broad list. Yes, we had a broad list. It was a lot of women. And these women were narrowed down after having long discussions with, you know, the other members of our committee, and we decided to go with these women because of the different career paths that they've chosen, and we thought they were outstanding in their paths that they have chosen, and they were the ones we decided to pick. After a long process, it was a long process, and we picked these women carefully and selectively.
How'd you get Yuki Washington to be your MC?
Well, yeah, Yuki, I contacted him about 9 months ago, and he said, Mark, you know, this is a great idea, this is a great event, but Mark, call me back or email me in 3 months prior to the event as it gets closer. So I contacted him about 3 months, you know, closer to the event, which was about, what, I guess July, and he said, yes, Mark, I'll do it, I'll do it. So he was really happy to do it, and I stayed in contact with him the whole time, and he was so gracious to do it for us.
That's great. That's fantastic.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He really is.
Well, Mark, we want to. Do you have anything else you want to share with us?
Well, if you like to get tickets for our event, it's I can be contacted at Mark Sills 3603 at Comcast.net, or you can call the PAL Center 302-764-6170. You can contact Kenny Jackson, Officer Kenny Jackson, City of Wilmington Police Department, or Mr. Miller, Mr. Bunny Miller.
Okay.
He's the Executive Director of the PAL of Wilmington.
Got it. So when we will post this evening, and then the clip that we've been playing, we'll put that up also, and I'll have all the contact information. Okay?
Yeah, that'd be great. I really
right.
appreciate it, and thank you for having me
You're
on your show.
very welcome. Anytime, Mark,
Yes,
anytime.
thank you so
It was
much.
good seeing you again.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
At home.